Hey guys, happy Sunday, May 4th, 2025. Always looking for a better chicken feeder. So, this is what we're going to try this time. Last year I made that automatic wooden feeder, and the chickens, unfortunately, can fly to the top of that and then fly out of the coop, which is no good because we have a lot of fox, coyote, fisher cats, and so forth. And yeah, we lose chickens. So this week, for this year, we're going to try this. They had these at Tractor Supply, these Plano boxes, locking lids, and what I'm going to do with that is they also had this kit for chicken feeders. Poultry Pro. This should be my last one. And basically what you've got are three of these. You drill a hole through here, put these in this way, put the nut on, lock it down. It's actually got a rubber gasket here to keep rain and stuff from getting in, which is cool. And it says to put it 3 inches above the bottom. But we're not going to do that. I'm going to get it as close to the bottom as I can. I'm going to put one here, and then one over here on this side towards the bottom. And on the inside, because what I foresee happening is the feed hitting a certain level and not coming out anymore. So I'm going to find, I should have a piece of wood around here that I'm going to put at an angle like this, that forces the feed to fall into the feeders. The only problem is that's not going to work on this side unless I get super creative and geometric and get math involved, and that's not what I'm about. So for the time being, I may just put the two in here and run it that way and see. That should be plenty for the chickens to be able to eat when they need to. So the holes that you need to drill for these are 3-inch. And a year and a half, 2 years ago, I bought this spider kit. And I got to tell you, I should have done a review on these. These things are outstanding. So what I'm going to do is measure up and get this centered. Get it as low as I can. Drill these holes out. And yeah, I'm going to get that done and we'll be right back. So that actually cut a pretty nice hole, and I was a little bit concerned because of how thin the material is and flexible, but that worked out pretty good. So we'll just get this fur off, and we're going to put the spouts in. All right, so we have our two spouts in. 3-inch hole saw works perfectly. And here's a piece of scrappy scrap wood that I had to put this at an angle to force the food into the receptacles, for lack of a better word. I thought I had a nice piece of plywood, but I forgot that I'm putting a on-demand hot water heater in the house, and I used it for the base to mount that on. So I had to use this old nasty thing, but it'll be fine. No need to screw it down or anything. I cut it so it's relatively snug, and it goes underneath. And yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of waste stuck down here, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this back out, real easy, out. And I'm going to, on the bottom side here and over here, I have some pressure treated 4x4s that I'm going to cut and get this off of the ground ever so slightly. Just so that it's not, especially in the winter, I hope to have this under the overhang, but to keep this up high enough so that it doesn't get covered with snow. Alright guys, so basically it's all done. I just need to put it out in the coop, fill it with feed, and see what happens next. However, it's been raining up here in New York for the last several days, and it's an absolute mud pie out there. So, and I should have mentioned that this kit actually does come with the hole saw And basically all you need to do is take off this big nut, put this, whoops, wrong way, put this through here with the bit facing the teeth, put this piece back on, tighten it down a little bit. You don't need to go crazy because it's not going anywhere. Put it in your drill and make your hole. And this is a 3-inch hole saw. Very shallow, so it's only good for thin materials. Plastic buckets, this kind of stuff. But it does have the hole saw. Should have mentioned that right from the get-go. I really like my spider set, and that's why I use it all the time. But anyway, yeah, we're about done. Yeah, hopefully this saves running back and forth to the hen house every day feeding them. So I just had an epiphany with all the rain that's happening out there. In case water does wind up getting into these, I thought that it's going to go back and get into the bottom. It's going to be an issue. You're going to have moldy feed and wet feed, and it's not going to flow, and that's not cool. So I'm going to drill a drain hole, and the way these angles come together, if you had one in front of you, you can see exactly what I mean. Well, I'm going to drill a drain hole where all of these angles come together. And if I find that's going to be an issue, then it's okay. I'll fill it with a dab of silicone and problem solved. It'll be back to normal. But yeah, just trying to be proactive, let the water run out instead of backing up into the good feed that's, you know, the untouched feed, so to speak. Just thought I'd share that. Oh yeah, and in case you're interested, the drill bit size that I used was 1/4 inch. So they're starting to check it out, but I'm sure in a day or two they're going to be all warmed up to it, and it should be good to go. So anyway, this is the end of the video, and guys, take care, and we'll talk. Oh, the rooster kind of spots it. Anyway, this is the end of the video, so take care and we'll talk soon.